Hey there, everybody. Alright, so hopefully you guys can hear me. If not, that would be a problem. But just a general overview on how it's going to go. We're going to pull up your guys's generals using the Gilded Tarot deck. We're going to also do your guys' love messages with, of course, what was it? What is it called? Mystical medleys, yeah. And then we're also gonna do your guys' career and finances using the Right Away Tarot deck. And then the only thing I just switched up is basically the Oracle deck, which is gonna be the Moonology Oracle deck. So we're just gonna figure out like some specific dates or some specific events that might happen and things like that. So let's go and get started with your guys' generals. All right. Okay. I see some of you guys starting something new in regarding to career and finances, if that makes any sense. Some of you guys, okay, sorry, my earring is in the way. Some of you guys, okay, for those of you guys that are studying to get like a particular degree, or certification, maybe some sort of license, right? Anything that requires you to take some time off to study, right? It doesn't have to be you guys actually taking classes or going to a school. It could just simply be you guys taking the time to like study on your own, right? To self teach yourself, right? I'm getting especially those of you guys are doing those specific things. I see that going very well for you guys. Especially if those of you guys have your own business and things like that, like maybe you guys are self employed or you guys have your own business. I see that going very well. For those of you guys that haven't started your own business, I would suggest you guys do so. That's just an option for you guys, but I feel like you guys will do really good in that particular department. In general, though, if I see you guys like doing really good when you guys start off on it. Some of you guys, make sure you guys also check up on your guys' health. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I don't know why, but just when I started doing your guys' live, it's like my arms feel a little like I feel a sense of pain or ache. Not that there's anything wrong with me, but I just kind of sense it a little bit. And we also got the Ten of Cups reversed to clarify. So to me, it's telling me make sure you guys go and check up on your guys' health and things like that. This is not to scare anybody. I'm not getting it to be major, but I'm getting like if you guys prolong the time and things like that, then it might end up getting worse. So make sure that you guys like if you guys haven't done like any sort of physical checkups, if you guys haven't done like gone to the doctors recently or whatever, make sure you guys do so just to make sure that you guys are doing well, that you guys are healthy and things like that. I was kind of getting something with like arthritis, so some of you guys might need to get like your guys' bones actually checked and things like that. So make sure you guys do so. Like I'm mostly getting like the more you guys prolong the time, then the more worse it's gonna get. Let's see what else here. Some of you guys are still stuck to a past situation. Now, my intuition is primarily going towards love, but it doesn't have to be love. Okay, I'm not saying anything regarding to love, but intuitively I'm getting that it could be regarding to love. So I'm getting that this is kind of weird because the image that popped into my head is judgment, right? Like just I mean literally all it had to pop up was the judgment card, and then I would have already got it because basically that's what the message is proclaiming here. So I'm kind of getting that some of you guys are hoping for some sort of chance or a renewal with a certain situation that's done you wrong in the past. Like I said, I'm getting it to be a connection, but it doesn't have to be. I'm getting it how you guys will know what it is if it has anything to do with something that was a little bit, it seemed a little bit too sketchy, right? Like for example, I'm just pulling up the relationship card because that's what I'm primarily getting. Just take it however resonates, right? For example, some of you guys might have got into a situationship with a particular person, and this person did not know how to like express their feelings, which is always the case, right? And this person was just kind of like breadcrumbing you and things like that. I see you guys basically still, even though you guys kind of gave up on the situation, I don't see you guys hesitating to probably reconsider another start with this person, if that makes any sense. But what's crazy is I feel like it has mainly to do with your guys' codependency issues. Some of you guys, I got the word toxic bond. Some of you guys have like some sort of toxic bond with this person. I'm getting like a karmic. I don't really like to put out those kinds of labels. I think the most labels that I usually like to use is just soulmate, but in general, that's kind of like the description and meaning that I'm kind of getting towards in order for you guys to make sense of it more, where it's like there might have been a person that you guys thought that you guys were probably meant to be with, right? And this person ended up welcoming you and things like that. But I feel like it's mainly because it has something to do with your guys' past traumas with codependency. Some of you guys have some sort of codependency issues, and the reason why you guys are dealing with this situation again, I wouldn't be surprised if this person ends up popping up again from in order for me to say that, especially with the Seven of Swords. This person is very sneaky. I'm getting this person to be very sneaky. Getting a lot of air. Could also be earth, but mostly air. If they don't have air, they very much act like an air sign, very fickle, very in and out, is kind of what I'm getting here. This person somehow watches you, whether you guys realize it or not. I don't know how they watch you. Maybe they actually drive by your house, or maybe they get some sort of information from their friends or from your friends, or maybe they actually see you guys on through social media. But somehow they're watching you guys, and they're watching to see how you guys are doing without them. They're waiting for an opportunity to see if you guys will come back to them because they feel self confident that you guys might end up coming back towards them, is kind of what I'm getting here. But this entire lesson is supposed to teach you to learn to let things go and start fresh, start new. This is the reason. Okay, so if you guys are dealing with this situation again, this whole repeat situation, don't get it mixed up and confused into you guys assuming that, oh, it's probably because this person is meant to be my soulmate, which really isn't the case that I'm getting over here. I'm getting that the reason why you guys are dealing with this situation again is because it's teaching you to love yourself. It's teaching you guys to put your guys' self first before others, and learning to take risks, even though you have some sort of history with this particular person. And the fact that it's right next to this Ten of Cups is telling me that even if you guys do start something, establish something with this person, I don't get it to be the type of happiness that you guys would expect with this person, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. Look at that, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Codependent energies. Basically, just to clarify it, right? I don't know why, but for some reason you're pulling up a lot of love messages here, even though we haven't even gotten towards the love. Once again, it's coming back up again. We got the Lovers in reversed, we got the Seven of Wands in reversed, and we have Death reversed. Basically, just clarifying exactly what I was saying, that just be aware that there's going to be a resurfacing of a past situation or past connection, right? And for those of you guys, if you guys want me to be straightforward about it, I'm not getting it to be the person that you guys are looking for. Lovers reverse, false soulmate, most likely a karmic. Um, be careful though as well too, because I do want to say with the Seven of Wands, I am kind of getting that this person is very tactful type of person, and this person will probably use any means necessarily, and especially with the Wands, I'm getting this person to probably be a charmer, somebody that might smooth talk their way in to get you back into their life, if that makes any sense, to get you to become more codependent on them. I think they really like that codependent energy that you guys were giving to them, and they were afraid that you were gonna like run away or walk off and things like that, and so they want it back. So be careful when it comes to that. They were basically feeding off of your guys' codependent energies. They might try to pull some sort of tactics and, try to make it feel like that they have feelings. And, I could be wrong, right? Maybe they could possibly have feelings. You never know, right? But the real question you have to ask yourself is it really worth being with this type of fickle person, right? Would you rather be with someone that actually takes you seriously, somebody that's more genuine, or somebody that's just going to play hard to get throughout the entire time and just breadcrumb you, right? But just to let you guys know, I do see a resurfacing of the situation. And regarding to how the matter is going to go, is going to be basically in your guys' hands, right? Overall, though, even though I don't see you guys being with this person, looking at the back of the deck, Four of Wands, you guys are meant for stability and for commitment either way. Even if it's not with this person, I see possibly a next good option could possibly be much more long term, if that makes any sense. Can you pull up something that's not regarding to love? Let's see. I'm trying to get something that's besides love because I don't want to, go more deep into love when it's just the generals, right? Some of you guys might get some sort of offers or like suggestions in regarding to like I'm mostly getting it could be in regarding to a career. Now, I did not say job. So for those of you guys, it's not going to resonate when it comes to a job, but I'm mostly getting career. With the Ten of Pentacles, to me, the first thing that came up to my mind is a career. So some of you guys might be getting some sort of suggestions from like your guys' friends. Some of you guys, it could also be like families or maybe even coworkers, but I'm getting it could be people that are mostly close to you or somebody that you guys have some sort of bond with. Some of you guys might get some sort of suggestions or things like that, or recommendations to like maybe try out this career or try out this other one, right? I'm getting you guys to be a little bit confused on like what is your guys' long-term goal in regarding to your career and finances. And I find that you guys are not really finding something that you guys like that is long term and stable. Like for example, some of you guys might also notice within your guys' energy where some of you guys might be working at one job, you guys end up leaving it after working there for a couple of years, and then you guys go switch over to another job, just basically like tiptoeing, from different jobs, going back and forth, right? Or maybe you start a side hustle, you end up not liking it and starting a completely different side hustle, right? But basically, it's like you guys are dipping your guys' toes in the water in like different areas, right? In regarding to jobs and careers and things like that, you guys are not finding one that you guys are looking for. With the Queen of Swords in the back of the deck, this is kind of telling me that maybe now I don't like imposing this kind of like opportunity out there to people. I like people to, choose in their own free will. But since we've been getting like a lot of swords energy, it is a symbolism of also you guys possibly might want to take into studying or like taking some sort of classes. For example, like this might sound weird, but something that popped into my head is that, there's a lot of people might not understand, why people would want to spend money to go into college, right? But on the other hand, it's like it also gives you some sort of experience, right? Tapping into the field of, of what could possibly happen if you guys go into this particular major, right? For example, like if you major engineering, right, you have a little bit of more of an experience of what you're going into before you start the job, right? And you actually learn along the way. And then if you guys are not happy with that, then you can just switch over to a different major, right? And like I said, obviously, you don't have to take, my word as gospel, right? I mean, I'm just giving you guys some, pathways and opportunities that are out there for you, right? But maybe consider like maybe taking some sort of classes, right? And it doesn't have to be like a physical college, right? You guys could just take like some sort of boot camp or training courses, especially in this generation. We have a lot of those that are happening out there and things like that, especially in the tech industry and things like that. So maybe try something out and see how it works, right? Is kind of what I'm getting. And it doesn't have to be an actual class, right? Some of you guys might just want to go and pick up a book that you guys find interesting, right? Like from a shelf, a library, right? And start like, discovering or like rediscovering what is your guys' interest. And I feel like that is going to really help you lead you towards, a career or a job that might be long term, if that makes any sense, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. Let's go on to your guys' love now. I think that was a very good general spread for you guys, though. Let me see, especially regarding for those of you guys with work and finances, I see that going very well for you guys. All right, so let's see. For those of you guys that have a particular person in mind, of course, the Ten of Swords. This literally also kind of came up in the generals as well, too. Once again, Basically clarifying what I said earlier, this could be an air sign. If they don't have in their air in their chart, they could have, this fickleness or embodiment of an air sign, right? I like I said, I do see you guys ending a situation, like I mentioned earlier, but I don't get you guys. Even though I see you guys ending the situation, I don't see you guys hesitant to restart the situation, if that makes any sense, right? I feel like you guys have just a slight bit of hope that maybe there is still something there that you guys can work on, right? But the thing is that I feel like that intuitively, I feel like you guys are just doing that out of familiarity. I'm just gonna be very straightforward and real about it. Some of you guys might have got tired of dealing with the options around your guys' area. Some of you guys might have tried online dating. Some of you guys might have tried, hooking up with some of your guys' sweethearts from high school or whatever, right? And that didn't work out. And I feel like because of familiarity of which you guys had and some of the memories and experiences you had with this person, I feel like it's really the only reason what is holding you two together at this moment. But in general, though, I do see this person coming in. All right. So for those of you guys that even if you guys, still don't want to listen to me, want to consider taking this option, I do see this person coming in. Might sweet talk you into some things, right? Try to like get you back into their life, even if they've done you wrong, even if they stabbed all these swords in the back, right? I still get them coming back in, saying sweet nothings to you and things like that. And I do see you guys potentially wanting to go back into this situation. I don't see you guys starting off something new. I gotta be real. Even though I'm telling you guys some of the guidance and I suggest you guys start off something new, I do see you guys potentially wanting to come back to this person. Let's go figure out how they feel about you, though. That's what I've been wondering for a while. Because if they want to come back, then it's probably because they want to invest something with you, right? Or they probably see something with you. Um, First of all, I want you guys to kind of maybe make an inner T chart to see if it's really worth considering being with this person because at the moment, for example, like if you guys are looking to have a good time with this person, I see that possibly happening. You guys, going out, having drinks, having fun times, making memories. But if you guys are looking for like a long-term partnership or a commitment, I'm not seeing that with this person. First of all, and I think also second of all that you guys might have also noticed that through their patterns, whether you guys like to admit it or not. I mean, some of you guys might have those rose-colored glasses on still, but with a page of pentacles in reverse, that is a huge symbolism right there that this person is not really looking for commitment. They might try to convince you and act like that they're ready, but deep down, I don't feel that. I feel like this person mostly cares about themselves, wants to enjoy the good times, and I feel like, as weird as it sounds, they get off on people, chasing after them. It like gives them some sort of drive or motivation, boosts their ego a little bit is kind of what I'm getting here. And it's really asking you guys to really think about this, what it is you guys truly want when it comes to this connection. You guys feel like it's already toxic, though. That's strange. So you guys are aware of how toxic the relationship is, or you guys at least have some sort of glimpse or an idea that something isn't right with this connection or even with this person. But yet there is still you guys still hope that maybe this person might change or that maybe your guys' intuition possibly might be wrong. Huh. Some of you guys probably are at the stage where you guys aren't communicating with one another. You guys have this tendency to want to block this person or act very cold and distant towards them. I'm getting even if they do come in, you guys are going to be acting very cold and distant towards this person. Some of you guys might also try to get work or other responsibilities to get this person off of your mind, if that makes any sense. What's really strange is I feel like no matter what happens between you two, whether you guys end up being in a relationship, staying in a situationship, or maybe you end up moving on from this person, why do I still see you guys potentially stalking this person and thinking about this person still? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if you guys end up meeting with another person and your guys' mind is still on this person. Like, that's how much of a major impact this person has on you. Some of you guys have immense passion with this person. I don't know if you guys were intimate in the past, but I'm getting the passionate connection that you guys had was really holding you guys together. That is the reason why you have a hard time letting go of this person. Some of you guys might also find this person to be very attractive, and that's also been a barrier for you guys in regarding to moving on, is kind of what I'm getting here. What is the overall outcome between these two? First of all, like I said, even if you guys do try to be in a relationship with this person, I don't get it to see it last long. I'm going to be real. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. And I also want to say, too, I'm getting that. Now, I don't know if you guys met this person's family or their family knows you, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was some sort of bad word that was going around within the family, too. Like some sort of gossip or some things that, they might have, their family might have said, maybe the mother or the father or some relative might have said some sort of um, words or shared some of their thoughts in regarding to you and the connection with them is kind of what I'm getting here. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if other people had some sort of major influence, more specifically family, if they also had some sort of influence in regarding to this situation. I'm getting you guys, I'm getting this like fickleness to be coming back in as well too. 8 of Wands reverse. I'm getting this stop and starting type of energy that's happening. Like 1 minute or like one day they act very passionate, they come in very passionate with all this lust and desire for you and all these emotions, and the next thing you know they end up disappearing and things like that. I want to clarify what the 7 of Cups is. Some of you guys are going to find somebody way better than this person. I'm telling you guys, 7 of Cups and the Hierophant, it's not going to be somebody that you guys are looking for though. It's going to be the time when you guys are not focused on love at all, is kind of what I'm getting here. You guys are not even thinking about love. You guys are not even thinking about searching other options. I'm getting you guys are more so focused on yourself and doing your own thing, and I see love coming in unexpectedly like that. How you guys will know who this person is? I was kind of getting Virgo. I don't know why, but I was kind of getting Virgo, but they also could be a water sign, King of Cups, reverse. I'm not taking that reversal. We're just going into their personality. So they could be a water sign or have the embodiment of water. I wouldn't be surprised if this person also happens to know you or follows you through social media, is kind of what I'm getting here. This guy is looking through a stethoscope, and plus we have the eye here, which is like this eye is completely solemnly focused on one particular thing, is kind of what I'm getting here. I don't know. That's just kind of what I'm getting here. For those of you guys that are single, though, let me see. First of all, you guys aren't even trying. Some of you guys got tired of the deception or the way how deceptive people are nowadays and things like that. I see you guys mostly on a break when it comes to love in general and focusing on yourself. I still see you guys hoping that there might be some particular person out there that might like change your mind and like rescue you guys from the nightmare. Like I'm literally getting like Princess Fiona. Like you guys don't have to be a female, but it's just like the kind of story that I'm getting where it's like Princess Fiona's just like, even though she's kind of given up on love, she's still hoping, having that last glimmer of hope that maybe somebody out there comes in, and then Shrek comes in there. It's so weird. I don't know why I was thinking about Shrek, but that's what it came into my mind. So some of you guys might have like a fairy tale story that might end up happening like Shrek, or Shrek might be significant, is kind of what I'm getting here. Let me see. Once again, whether you guys are single or not, I see a person coming in for you guys. Once again, water. A lot of water is popping up. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this person has some sort of water in their chart. It's going to start off very emotional and very passionate, is kind of what I'm getting here. Once again, this is not somebody old. With the Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups, that's double confirmation that this is a new person, somebody that's ready to mingle. It might come in at a very slow pace, so I wouldn't rush this, especially with the snail here. It might come in much more like slowly and things like that. But I feel like this person is going to be coming in. So for those of you guys, if you guys are worried about this person cheating on you or possibly, having other people on the side, I don't get that to be the case. I get this person is, you know, very independent and is looking to settle down with someone for real, all right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. Let's go on to your guys' career and finances. That's a pretty good reading. But then again, it also depends on you guys, right? What you guys choose. Going into your guys' career and finances, let's see here. For those of you guys that already have a job, well, first of all, if you guys already have a job, you guys are quitting that job. Literally. Death and 10 of Wands. You guys are quitting that job. You guys are tired of having to carry all the burden. Some of you guys might also be upset because you guys had to put in most of the work or you guys had to carry most of the load. Some of you guys, it's also like, this is not going to resonate for everybody, but especially those of you guys that work physically, like you guys have to physically do the labor. Like maybe you guys are like physically lifting things or like fixing things or whatever, right? Maybe using doing stuff with your hands, and it takes like a physical toll on your guys' body. I'm getting, especially for those of you guys are especially going to want to like quit your guys' job. I wouldn't be surprised if some of your guys' boss or coworkers or managers might ask you guys to come back, but mostly I see you guys wanting to quit this job. I see you guys finding a very good stable job in the future though. A very stable and traditional job. Some of you guys might end up becoming like a coach or a mentor or somebody that's very good in a particular profession. Some of you guys could be a life coach, but I'm getting whatever type of job it is, you guys are meant to teach somebody or become some sort of inspiration for others, if that makes any sense. Is kind of what I'm getting here. What about for those of you guys that are looking for a job? First of all, be aware for those of you guys that are unemployed or looking for a job, there's going to be a lot of competition. So be aware of that. Make sure that you guys check on your resume and make sure you guys updated everything. Make sure you guys have a good, clean background because I feel like the out there is going to be very competitive with the 5 of Wands. Is kind of what I'm getting here. I see you guys finding a very good job that you guys like, especially for those of you guys that have been trying to manifest a specific job. I see you guys getting that job. Hold on, let me clarify what this 3 of Cups is. Be careful of the people that you're surrounded by as well too, because I'm getting that there might be some sort of conflict, especially if you guys basically be careful of sharing your guys' achievements or accomplishments, because I feel like people might use that against you, if that makes any sense. Like people might try to badmouth you or things like that. Like I don't get them saying these things up front, but I'm getting them to like spread some sort of rumors or gossip around other people, and then that causing some sort of like unnecessary drama or conflict. So make sure you guys keep your guys' goals and achievements to yourself mostly, or like don't spread too much things about your guys' like accomplishments and things like that, because I feel like there might be some sort of jealous people out there that might try to badmouth you and things like that. But overall, I see you guys getting a job that you guys like and desire with the Star card. I'm also getting like in this job, you guys are going to be able to relax more as well too. So for those of you guys that were worried, I see you guys being able to take a lot of breaks, relax more, and go out on vacations if that's something that you guys are looking for. For those of you guys that are looking for a job, like how you guys will know what would be a good job for you guys. For some reason, I was getting like financial advisors. Some of you guys would be really good as financial advisors, or somebody that like works in a bank or helps with like investments, if that makes any sense, with the King of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Plus, we also got the Ace of Cups, so it's also like representation of helping people emotionally as well too. But I'm mostly getting it's like you guys having to speak to people about regarding to finances. So some of you guys might also be teaching people how to like work with investments and things like that. Some of you guys might also teach people on how to like become a millionaire or billionaire. I mean, nowadays, like almost it's practically easy for other people, but especially with the mentor, I get that happening for you guys. So it's kind of good, is what I'm getting here. Some of you guys might also work with real estate, and I see that going very well. But in general, anything with starting your own business, I see that going very well for you guys. Also, don't be so stingy about your guys' money or finances. It's okay to spend on yourself a little bit more and things like that is kind of what I'm getting here. Some of you guys might not realize, but I feel like you guys spending money on yourself is also not only just helping you, but is also helping you guys in regarding to your guys' boredom and things like that. Some of you guys might also find inspiration through buying stuff, if that makes sense, especially like clothes or improving yourself. Some of you guys, you might have like an energy shift and you guys are going to feel much more better because you guys release that negative energy from your like your old clothes or your old style, things like that. So I would basically say make sure you guys do like a spring cleaning and things like that, deep spring cleaning, and I see that going very well too. All right. Also, be careful when it comes to your guys' vehicle or whatever transportation you guys are using. I'm seeing that there might be some sort of issues with a car or a vehicle that you or transportation wise. So make sure you guys also have some sort of emergency funds or savings for a vehicle. It doesn't have to be something major. I'm not getting it to be major, but some of you guys might like maybe have to, renew your tires or whatever and things like that, or just do a full body scan to see if it's actually working well and things like that. Is kind of what I'm getting here. Maybe like some sort of maintenance repairs is also what I'm getting here as well too. Just minor maintenance repairs. All right, so let's go and end off your guys' reading with the Moonology Oracle cards. All right. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra may be significant. So, like I said, whether you guys want to believe it or not, there is another romantic option that is coming in. Your commitment is being tested first quarter moon. So make sure you guys are putting in the dedication and things like that. Your hard work and dedication to your guys' career and finances. Because the more you guys put your energy out there into the universe and the more you're going to receive back, especially with the scales, it's basically clarifying that as well too. So the more you put your energy out there, the more you're going to receive back. It's like a law of attraction effect, right? For those of you guys that are not aware of it, you can just search it up. Believe in the impossible. All right. So some of you guys might need to like work on reprogramming your guys' subconscious mind. Some of you guys, whether you guys realize it or not, might be having these sort of limiting beliefs. Like maybe consciously you're not aware of it, but some of you guys might need to like kind of, I don't like using the word brainwash, but it kind of is like maybe like, reprogram your mind a little bit to, become much more motivated, much more positive, and see the brighter side to things and things like that. Let's pull three more cards as well too. Work through your fears, new moon and Scorpio. So some of you guys need to keep pushing on is basically what it's saying here. We have a lot of purple energy as well too is what I'm noticing. So some of you guys need to start working on your guys' intuition a little bit more. Also working on your guys' third eye chakra for those of you guys that are into it. New moons for some reason are also very significant. Look at that new moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. So a lot of new moon energy might be very significant. We did say your person might also have some sort of water. So we got Scorpio and I did mention Virgo. They could also be a Libra as well too, is what I'm getting here. Like also, yeah, a time to give rather than take. So the more you guys put, your energy out there, the more you guys are going to receive, basically clarifying that. And look at that double confirmation of Virgo. So like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if this person happens to be a Virgo or they could have. Virgo in their chart, and also realize that you guys are good enough. So whatever happened in the past, like maybe the job didn't go out very well, or maybe this last person that you guys were dealing with might have made you guys feel self-conscious. Don't let that dictate your guys' beliefs, because you guys are gorgeous and beautiful just the way you are. Whatever your guys' gender is, it doesn't matter, right? You guys are very good looking, especially with the Virgo, because Virgo is a representation of innocence, purity, and beauty as well too, right? Is kind of what I'm getting. Make sure you guys also ground yourself. We got a lot of green here too, so maybe go outside a little bit more, try to ground yourself a little bit more. I feel like it's also going to help with the self-limiting beliefs, all right? So anyways, that's what I have for you, Aries. Hopefully you guys liked it and that was helpful, and I will see you guys in the next video, all right? Take care.